very top of the show, I said, did you notice I had a new do? I'm rocking a new do. Do you ever wonder how celebrities do that? Like, how does she have bangs one day? How does she have a fabulous ponytail another day? How does her hair seem so thick? They're always like, you know, ready to be photographed at any moment, or they're ready to be on a runway or a red carpet. It is not that it is always their hair. How did it get longer one day, shorter one day? Normally, if we're talking about getting extensions or doing something to our hair like that, that comes with a pretty penny, and it is a visit. It doesn't last forever. You gotta go back. It's all of the above. But if we could have that at home, whenever we want it, we could even heat style it, which means we could do the damage technically to hair that's not our own and save our own real hair. That is what this is all about. I'm gonna show you how to get bangs. I'm gonna show you how to get a ponytail. I'm gonna show you how to get volume, extensions, and even an updo like Jan. Look at her before and after. She looks amazing, does she? She looks amazing. And Hairdo Hairpieces is giving us that availability to change up our look, give us the volume, give us the length, whatever it is that we want, affordably. We do not all have celebrity, you know, wallets, but we do want that look. So we're gonna start today with 2 different lengths of extensions. So when you're looking at Jan, you're like, look at her locks are all long and beautiful. This is how she does it. So we're gonna start out with clip-in extensions. We're gonna give you an option of 12 inches and we're gonna give you an option of 16 inches. Either one, we're going $39.90 to be able to get that length and that volume. And somebody that knows a lot about being able to get the look, everybody always asks her, how, Bobby, do you look so great? How does your hair look amazing? Bobby Thomas, of course, we all recognize you from TV, but you're a best-selling author. You really just have been everyone's like girlfriend. You've always given us like the inside, like real inside track.
Well, yeah, I love sharing.
The real deal.
I am more than happy to share my secrets. Most of the time I'm pulling off to show you what's under the dress so that you know how it all comes together. And maybe she's born with it or maybe she bought it.
Maybe she
let me tell you, many of us buy it, but it's really hard because if you don't have the cash to invest in quality pieces, you don't want to look like you've got something that's plastic hanging from your head. And if you would have told me 20 years ago that I could have spent $39 to have hair that I wouldn't, you know, have to beat up my own hair, that would have been a game changer. I remember scraping together paychecks. It was my rent cost the same as my first set of extensions. Yes. And I had to, this was my business. And every day I was heat styling my hair and curling my hair, but that's what many women do at home. And then you wonder why your ends are frayed and your color looks dry and brittle. It's because you need to beat these up, not your hair.
Your real hair.
And I want to point out something really game-changing. These are exactly the same product. One is curled, and that's not necessarily what's mind-blowing, and this is straight, but what's mind-blowing is that this is synthetic. And for years, you were never able to take heat. You couldn't even take a hairdryer near a synthetic piece because it would melt. This is a game changer. Hairdo has introduced true-to-life fibers. This is what sold me when I said I want to partner with you, because I talked to so many women and they're always like, wait a minute, you have long hair. And they can't believe when I do this. I'm gonna unclip 3 clips and I pull this out after a show. This is what my husband and my good friends get to see at lunch. I'm like, oh, I'm done. And they're like, what? What? And I said, yes, I do have long hair and I have to still put volume in it. It's kind of, you know, it's in good shape, 45, keeping some of it, but this is where I get the curl and the volume all day. It's weatherproof. It's my hair, but better. And it's $40 today. I cannot begin to tell you how many haircuts this has saved me. Because before, when I was younger, I was teasing to get the volume. I would curl it in the morning and then curl it before dinner. And I'd have to cut 4 inches off every once in a while because it was just fried. So this is amazing because honestly, the real hair pieces with human hair that were out there for years, they're beautiful, but expensive and delicate. You couldn't do anything to them. These, you can style up to 350 degrees with a curling iron or flat iron, and you don't even want to put your hair through anything higher than that.
And I want to show the inside where I'm talking about these clips. Look, I am no hairstylist. I have a hard time even getting my own life together, but how easy and secure these are. So if that's always been your problem when you've thought about maybe doing something like this or any of the pieces that we have today, don't think, I don't really know how to put them in.
While you're talking, I'm gonna put it in to show you, because that's the other thing is, can I do this?
Can I do this?
You take the top.
And it's secure. You're going to feel that. Don't feel like, well, when I put it in, am I gonna be fidgeting with it all day? It's super secure, easy to put in.
So you section off the top.
There we go.
I'm taking a hair clip. This is the way I like to do it. You might have your own trick. 3 pieces. Excuse me, I
They're
need
just
my
little
coffee.
clips. They're literally, if you can just do like a little clip.
Really comfortable, and forgive me, no mirror, live television. I am just gonna find a piece below the line, stick the first clip in, stretch it, and grab some of my hair, okay?
And you'll feel like the little
You'll feel like a little
pop.
clip, and then you drop. You drop and you shake out your hair. Of course, my hair's all tangled.
And Bobby, do you know what? When you're putting this one in right now, you would think that somebody specifically matched Bobby's hair, like one way or the other. Either we made the piece to match her, or we dyed her hair to match the piece, because look how well it goes together. But there's what, 7 to 11 gradients of different hair strands in there.
In each single one.
So I want to go through the colors, because you're going to see this and you're going to think, maybe this is a little overwhelming. I don't know where I go. First off, super forgiving. Super, super forgiving, because it has all of those different strands in there.
Exactly.
But Hairdo really did a good job of giving us a color that kind of goes, you know.
This was what I was so proud of. I mean, when we first talked, I said, but there's got to be something for everyone. I want it to be inclusive. And they had this is a ginormous company, the #1 leader in hair extensions. And they said, no problem. Silver.
That's what Jan has in.
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm obsessed, because silver hair can be really hard. And if you have really light platinum silver or dark gray, there are different shades and it will pick up and match. And this looks beautiful. It doesn't look like a fake silver. For the platinum girls out there, Swedish blonde, it's got that perfect, gorgeous pop of color. Golden wheat. Now, if you're a light blonde, we have 4 different blondes, because not all blondes are the same. And this is why this company is so amazing. So many celebrity stylists go to this, because the color is done. Ginger blonde and golden wheat are the lighter ones. The difference is golden wheat is more honey, ginger has a little bit more peach in it. The honey ginger is one of the dark blondes that has a little bit more of the peach undertone, and the buttered toast has more of the honey, a little bit of the cooler undertone. And so these are great for the dark blondes. #1 seller, buttered toast and the blondes. A lot of women love this. Glazed fire. Now let me tell you, redheads, from strawberry blondes to even the darker coppers, can really use this. And you'll see when we start demoing with our models how the color matches, because there's light pieces of blonde in there. Chestnut is what I'm wearing.
That's what you have.
You're wearing chestnut. Chestnut is such a versatile color. If you have highlights in your brown hair, chestnut is the way to go. Then chocolate copper. I can wear chocolate copper when I want to have my hair look deeper. So I can actually wear 2. Dark chocolate is a true deep chocolate. A brown black is your midnight brown, and then ebony right here
would be like your true, like dark.
Yes, and it's not too blue. It's really beautiful. In person, when I put these pieces next to real human hair, people cannot tell the difference.
No.
It's gorgeous.
I want to walk to the models, but while we're walking over there, I want to remind you, because at the top of the show, I said for our Best in Beauty, we're doing the free shipping and handling, and we're also doing 5 flex payments. So if you're still kind of on the fence on, you know, is this for me? Can I do it? What about the color? Do 1 flex payment. Do a flex payment, $7.98. Get it home. Try it. You still have that 30-day money-back guarantee, but once you get it and you see how easy it is to add, and you're like, I just cut time off my mornings, I look better. And we were talking about this earlier. When you do styling on your own hair, it falls, it doesn't last, it's humid outside, you know what I mean? You're going to a nice event, and by an hour in,
and
you don't look that way anymore.
Let's be honest, it's 7:30 a.m. I didn't wash my hair last night. I did 2 shows yesterday. You're probably like me. You're thinking, oh, do I have time to blow dry my hair? I'd really like to make breakfast, but I have to choose, eat or get my hair done. Look, when my hair is not its best, when my grays are showing, when I need just a little help and coverage, this is like the lifesaver. It's a hairdo that you just kind of clip in. I love when you walk in the room, Melinda, she's like, oh, I have a buffet. I mean, she really wears these pieces. Melinda is not just a model, she's a friend in real life. She has more pieces than I do, I think. And she loves it. And what's so fun is that we don't have to style her, she can style herself. And that's what I love, is that you cannot tell. One of the big fears women have, can I do it? And you really can. It's so easy. You wear your hair 365 days a year, so why wouldn't you want to have a drawer full of more than just this?
Yeah.
You can clip in the help and really save yourself. Plus, it's not good to wash your hair every single day and strip all the natural oils. Your scalp gets itchy. We lose hair as we get older. And I feel like the biggest sort of comment I've gotten back on social media, I have thinning hair. What do I do? Can I use this? You can. The clips are gentle, and actually it's probably less stressful for your hair than back combing and teasing. You're looking at Betsy, and I wanna point out the other question people ask me, can this color really match my hair? Now, Betsy is a great example of somebody that a lot of us have our dark roots, and then we pulled buttered toast because it's lighter and it's really lightening up her hair. It has these dipped ends, but she could also go one shade darker and pull in the dark pieces. But this is such a gorgeous color match, even with the darker roots.
So don't forget, you have the option of the 12 or the 16-inch length in the clip-in extensions, but look at this price. If anybody has gone to do like extensions, you've gone somewhere, we've talked about the other options you get, that $39 price, you've never seen that on there. If you've never gotten to the cash register and they're like, that'll be $40. That is not a thing. Being able to have this, how easy it is to get the color match. Don't forget about the 5 flex, the free shipping and handling. So that is an extension if you want length and volume, right? But I said we were gonna have a couple different pieces this hour.
And the thing is we have 2 different styles, by the way, before we move on from that.